Like they were saying Valentine's Day is inherently like, and guys, we're fleeing because I need to go get potions, okay? I'm not fighting whatchamacallit without potions. They were talking about how Valentine's Day is like inherently like a cheesy holiday, and I kind of vibe with that. And they were like, I get the pro cheesiness. Like, I think it's very obviously always nice if you can do something personal for someone. Like, it's not, I totally agree in the sense that like, no, like, it's not about how much, well, it shouldn't be about how much money you spend on someone. It should be how much effort you put into a gift. Like, if you put effort, who cares? Okay, guys, you like handwriting a card and doing some cute little art on it is a very, very sweet thing. And I think there's so much to that. But it's also like, you know, like buying someone flowers, getting them chocolates, like very cheesy, generic things, but also a vibe. And I really agree with that. Now, Rage Wizard 101 Wallaroo is what I need to check. Thank you very much. Rage is a 23 Urk boss. At the beginning of Rage, will cast Combustion. He will do a bunch of stuff. He will cast Scald. If I have 6 or more pips. If I cast a spell that costs 7 or more pips. If a damage, basically, Rage just gets empowered by me doing stuff. So what I'm gonna do is this. Because basically, I just need to cast not a 7 pip spell. So, aka, just cast Bunyip, and then I'll be golden. But yeah, Valentine's Day is coming up. Oh my god, yay, guys! Oh, I guess I'll have a Valentine. Bro, I'll change my background to red. I'll try to do something kind of fun. Unfortunately, I don't really know how to do anything that crazy for Valentine's Day. Or not even, I don't mean like that crazy, but it's like, I don't know. I don't really have anything else to go crazy with, but also I don't think anyone's really concerned about what I'm doing for Valentine's Day on stream, but I'll do something. I could edit an email. Maybe I'll try to edit it. Maybe I'll try to have a Valentine's emote. Ironically, some would say that my banana duck with a heart is a Valentine's emote, so just don't do that much damage, please. That's what I would ask of you, Molten Lord. The answer is thank you, because 1800 is a lot, but it could be 5,333 damage worse. Okay, could have gotten knocked out, and that would have been bad. Now, this is where, unfortunately, Rage consistently gets blades. Or pen. I believe it's random, but that's fine, because our goal is to just hit Rage for 14,000, which I think with a feint would be easy, and I'm pretty sure I can feint the boss. Maybe I can double feint the boss, and it doesn't even matter. I will say, in my opinion, I think that's the best case scenario, doing a little dot on me. Excuse me. Because a 5% dot, like, sure, it's pierce. Oh, well, you know what? Guys, the boss already has probably more pierce than I do resistance, so it probably doesn't even matter. Because the boss has, like, default... Oh, I closed the tab. Okay, guys. Well, the boss has default something. I mean, the boss has default, like, 130% outgoing damage. This is unfortunate, because I have a feeling if I replace this global aura... also, he's 20. Oh, my God. Guys, like, I couldn't even have resistance if I wanted it. You know what? We're gonna hit him with a Tempest, which actually was dumb. The issue is, like, right, I want to use Tempest, but I shouldn't use Tempest, because if I'm using all my pips to do a hit, like, that doesn't make sense. What I should be doing instead of that is I don't know what happened to those 2 pierce things. I feel like he cast something, but then it didn't hit. I should use Bunyip first, because obviously I was a little scared about using Bunyip, because I felt like it would be a stronger hit than Tempest, which it is. Oh, okay. Dot. Oh, he stole my... Bro, he stole my blade. Damn. That's fine. Maybe. Well, I don't know. I'm just trying to do some damage. Because I'm worried also I'm going to get... Because I remember, guys, if I get more than 6 pips, he's going to scald me, which I have 1, 2... Well, oh. Wait, guys, I have literally 9 pips. Oh, I guess that maybe power pips count as 1 then. This is just not going to do great damage, for the simple fact that it's literally just neutral, aka it did 5,000. So that really was not that great. Which is fine, you know. Ow. Oh, did he use a bomb thing on me? Okay. Okay, so moral of the story is I think I have to one-shot him. Which I feel like I roughly remember. Maybe I'm supposed to just double feint and hit. Because maybe he doesn't... Guys, here's the thing. I'm going to go back. My game plan, double feint and hit. That's what I'm assuming is the strat. Because it's like... What do the strats usually tend to be? They tend to be pretty simplistic. So, I just need to make my deck dramatically smaller. Thank you very much. This is a pretty screen, though. I really like that screen. I don't really understand why it has the television effect on it. Give my convert. We're gonna... I mean, I think something like this, right? Oh, Oh, Malian32, thank you so much for the follow. I deeply appreciate it. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. Ooh, there's a border on that just followed. Maybe there's meant to be a border there? I don't really know. Okay. And by I don't know, which is maybe the worst thing to say about something that I set up, but like, you know, guys, I have a guesstimation, okay? Okay. Now, we're gonna boom Bunyip. We love that. And then, guys, we need to go boom, boom. We get a feint, you know, and then we're just double fainting, right? That's the vibe. I think, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Ooh. And there's a 20. Guys, remember, that's the 20% pierce, 20% crit aura. Okay, nothing nasty, nothing bad. I do love the plus 80. And you know what, little goblin? You do whatever. Guys, here's the thing. You gotta respect a goblin, okay? Do you not respect Golem from Lord of the Rings, okay? Golem worked hard, and he did what he needed to do, okay? And that's what I do, too. Ooh, okay. Guys, I was about to call him Florm Lord. I was about to call him Flame... I mean, Molten Lord. Thank you very much. Which was gonna be an ow. I'm gonna be real here. But, you know, 2,400. 2,402. Who cares, guys? Even numbers. Fun fact, guys. I don't remember. There's like some trick with even numbers where it's like if you what is it? You add up like the last 2 digits of something, and if it's even, then the number is divisible by 2 or something. I used to know a bunch of these, right? Because there's like a bunch of, obviously, guys, there's a bunch of tricks for how numbers are divisible. Like there's a rule for 3 where I don't remember it either, but there's a bunch of rules. Guys, if you're ever wondering, there's a million tricks for math. Okay, just a little heads up. I'm not really sure anyone here is like worried about doing, you know, simple division. But just in case you are, there's a bunch of tricks. I don't think I've ever used them in my life. I have not had to do a lot of math by hand ever on a math test. Because as much as I didn't have calculators, like I didn't have calculator, but I'd be doing like matrices or like calculus, where it's like you're not actually doing, you're never actually doing calculations. At most, you're doing algebra. Which, guys, obviously, if you didn't know, fun fact, generally speaking, the hard part of calculus is the algebra. Ooh, there's a fun little typical math fact. It's not always, I don't know if it's actually always true. I don't know how true it stays as, you know, you get maybe into like a master's, a PhD in math. But that's, I know that's like the generic joke of, guys, we are going to blade once and then we're going to hit next turn. Hopefully that's worth it. I just not sure 2 feints are going to be enough. I think with a blade it will be. I do think if I get a detonate on me, I am donezo. So I don't really know. And is Scald the explosion? Maybe Scald is the explosion. I will acknowledge that. If Scald is the explosion, that is gonna screw me. Yeah. You scream, you be evil. That's how it is, okay? Plus 30, that's, you know, scary bad. Not the worst thing ever. Ooh, plus 20% pen, I'll take it. We're gonna hit with a Bunyip, guys, fingers crossed. I don't like that he's, oh, is he gonna Scald me now? Did I have one too many pips? Guys, I'm gone. Ew, oh? I mean, I might, okay. I'm alive. Hopefully this does enough. I think it will. Guys, this was a solo fight I was talking about, by the way. But yeah, I also will say, you know, today, it's a vibe. It's a very chill vibe, and I think that's good. Got the rain particles. I just don't understand what's going on with their light engine where they, like, didn't, not in, like, a bad, well, like, low-key in a bad way. Like, they really couldn't, like, figure this out. Like, I feel like it's clearly their light. I mean, maybe they just literally can't do anything about their lighting engine. Okay, that did 1100. So awesome, terrific. Let's see, 2 feints plus a blade to 1100. I think the reality is I shouldn't be using Bunyip. I should be using. Do I even have a stronger? Oh, it's base 600. Yeah, I do. What's my 6-hit spell? Triton. There we go. I mean, I can put in Triton. I can put Rusalka's Wrath, guys. There's apparently there's like this there's a linguistics thing where it's like you people will see, like, I say foreign because it's like maybe that's like meant to be like some sort of bro, what is it called, bro? Oh my god, what is like the Russian alphabet called? Oh my god, I should know this. I don't know why. I should just know this. I should know this. Slavic. It's like meant to be a Slavic name. Oh my, that was, let's not talk about that one. But right, it's like where you see those things and you make the pronunciation harder than it should be. I know for me, it's like English, for example, obviously it does not foul, does not follow maybe always a clear pronunciation of what you're seeing is not how you pronounce it, right? Like an A doesn't always sound like an A. Like an A can sound like ah or A depending on if it's, I don't even know what the term is called anymore, right? You know, if there's like whatever rules make it form into an A, which I know like, you know, you throw an E at the end of the sentence, yada, yada, yada. And that's like something where, and then, but in some other languages, right, it's way more common, especially like if languages have like a word because they don't have the word in their language, like, I'm pretty sure Japanese have this, where they'll have words that are technically English words, but they maybe put their own spin on it, but it's to pronounce the English word. Because, you know, if you're doing a character-based language, you can't, I don't really know exactly how that works, but it's like you theoretically, I guess you can make new words. I don't really know how that all adds up. But like people have substitutions. And those are meant to be very phonetic. And I struggle because I just don't assume anything's phonetic. Also, the issue is also my confidence. My confidence in reading a word and reading it correctly is already so low that it's like, this really doesn't, I know this is doing 200 more base damage. It doesn't feel like it's doing 200 more base damage. My confidence in getting a phonetic is already so low that it's like, I'm just never gonna read well, here's the thing, guys. I'll read a word with confidence. Whether or not I pronounce that word correctly, I don't really know about that one, okay? Ruska's Wrath. Why should just be Ruska? Like, it's funny, too. It's like, when I'm trying to pronounce things, sometimes it's like my brain just short circuits. And I had one of my friends come over and test my OBS setup one point. Just, you know, just a vibe. And they do a lot of telecommunication health, right? So they're like on a call with patients, and they're like taking notes. And what's interesting about that is usually like the patient's mics aren't that great. Believe it or not, there's a lot of feedback, and yet they can keep talking even though they hear their own voice. Yet when I am on OBS, right, guys, and there's a setting on OBS, if you didn't know, there's something you can monitor. What is a monitor? Monitor means I can hear what I'm saying, right? So it would go into my mic and then it would feed back into my headphones. And that way I know what I sound like. Singers do that, I believe, or whatever, right? I struggle so hard to hear myself talk and then have a coherent string of thoughts. But my friend who I had over, no issue. And they were saying it's because they like do so much telecommunication health, right? And they like experience it. And I was like, I mean, that's impressive because like I struggle. Guys, cannot for the life of me, okay? I really do struggle. It's not... Yeah, okay, hit me with another thing. It's not something that, like, I don't know. I'm sure if I... was a bad time to... I'm gonna acknowledge, wholeheartedly, guys, a really, 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 really bad time to fizzle. Great, but yeah, like, I think I could if I had enough practice, okay? In my heart of hearts, I say I can. But also, I will say, in my heart of hearts, with enough practice, I could do anything. And I don't think that's true. I also think that I'm dead, which is great. You know, here's the thing, guys. 5th time's the charm, okay? That's all I have to this, okay? This is just annoying. I'm gonna die to the dot. See, and that's annoying. Guys, I had a little bit of hope. Internally, I was like, oh, wait, I'll be fine. No, you see that? Yeah. It's fine. You know, is this boss proving slightly harder than I thought? Yeah. I will also acknowledge that maybe... I don't know if I cast, like, a more expensive spell, if the boss will then, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put a more expensive... Because here's the thing, guys. I've had more than 6 pips. And it's not casting Scald. So let's... And I also didn't get a shad. So let us put let's put King Atorius, right? Because King Atorius is by far my strongest hitting spell. For 8 pips, which I've had. Right? Because 8 pips for 1100, that's 1400. That 100%, guys. I just need 2 feints with 1100. That's a great point. See, guys, look at that. We're adapting and we're learning. And it may be slow and steady, but guys, maybe on my 4th wizard. Okay, guys, maybe when I play through Wizard101 a 4th time, then I'll know what's up. Ooh, okay, Pierce. I live for you. But yeah, guys. I don't really know. Those are like, I feel like these were my thoughts that I really had today. Guys, I started my AWS practice test. I failed so many questions. Oh my god. It is not this, but also this was the section that I had done bad the first time. So, moral of the story is I just know this is the practice test that I theoretically need to do more, but it doesn't mean repeat this practice test in my opinion, because I feel like if I just spam repeat this practice test, I guess, I don't know. What's the difference between learning and learning and memorization are like two sides of the same coin, right? Because it's like, you want to be able to both apply knowledge, but you also, at some level, you have to memorize stuff. Like, you can't just, like, only ever apply, because you have to have the application of what you memorized. And so it's like, it scares me sometimes if I just repeated something, because it's like, I know I can, because here's the thing, guys, I know I can memorize a like, that is something that works very well in my brain. Like, if I retake a multiple choice test, like, I can memorize those answers very quickly, which is why I try to space them out, because I really am trying to encourage myself not to just, like, memorize them. And so hopefully I don't. Hopefully I do better. I'm doing better on some of the other ones. I also think it depends. Sometimes, guys, I get so tired. I get so tired because I'm so disengaged and disinterested, honestly, in learning this stuff. I'm just learning this stuff for work. Okay, guys, you know, I love how I now have enough. Guys, okay, a boy's got to eat. A boy's got to eat. A boy's got to work, okay? Sometimes we have to do things, learn things that I just could care less about. And it's not that there's not cool concepts I learn, because there are cool concepts. There's just a lot of things where I'm like, I'm probably never going to use this in my job, and it doesn't really matter. I know it's just something that theoretically looks good, and, you know, having additional knowledge doesn't hurt. It's just like, oh, it's so painful sometimes. Unfortunately, not all learning has been painful for me. Unfortunately, a lot of the learning that I think aids me in my current career and has aided me in finding a job does kind of burn me, which is not, you know, not one of my personal ideals, and so be it. We love a little fire hit. Well, we don't love a fire hit. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna fizzle. Why? Because I fizzled last round, and if I fizzled this round again, that would be statistically improbable. That's why it's not gonna happen. Okay, thank you very much. My stats degree coming to work. You know what's so sad too? It's like, guys, I never use stats in my daily life anymore. And because I never use stats, like, there's so many things I've forgotten. And in that sense, there's a lot of stats is understanding when you can actually legally apply, and when I say legally, I don't actually mean legally, but when things can actually be applied. Because a lot of statistics, right? Like, you can calculate statistics on anything, guys. But there's a lot of stipulations for calculating those statistics, which means the statistic you calculate is either going to be accurate or it's going to be bollocks. You're welcome, British word of the century. And so it's like those things I forget, which are, like, objectively the very important things, right, guys? Like, linear regression is one of the most theoretically one of the most basic, it's the most basic analysis you can do of a lot of things, right? Linear regression is just y is equal to mx plus b, where b is a constant, and x is your variable, and then m is like the constant, is the modifier of, is the coefficient of the constant. And I mean, there's other ways to describe it too. It's also, you know, it's also technically just a line. To clarify here, guys, it's a line. It's also linear regression, though, is the concept you have a bunch of points and you're fitting a line to those points to explain a trend. But then there's so many things where if you want to make that more complicated, if you want to have multiple variables, there's so many things, and it's just like, as much as I know those rules and I can refresh on them, I also 100% acknowledge that I don't remember them as well, because I just don't use them. And some people would say and guys, here's the thing. When I do my analysis of my transcripts video, that might be slightly more interesting. I don't really know. Because I will have to pull out some analysis, but nothing crazy. That will just be coding with libraries, which is really, it's just really nothing crazy, because I'm not going to be writing anything from scratch. I'm just going to be using libraries and their functions. And I do think I'm going to do it in R, guys, because I hate working in Python. I hate setting Python up. It's literally my least favorite thing on the planet, just because I haven't had to do it enough in my life. Oh my god, hey, Furiosa. Okay, thanks, Furiosa. I'm so glad you're mad. Guys, I did like Mad Max. I liked the first Mad Max. I did not watch the second Mad Max, because it just didn't look that, I don't know, guys. The special effects just didn't look that great. And my excitement to watch something when the special effects is not very high, because it's just like, I would rather there be zero. I guess you can't. I guess it's not like, oh, there could be zero special effects or there's bad special effects. But in my head, that's how I would like it to work, right? I'm like, I don't really need these special effects, because it's like, it takes you out of the immersion, right? It's like, sometimes I feel like it's, you know, sometimes, I don't even know, guys. Sometimes just leave it to the imagination or make it unrealistic. It's like if I'm watching, like, you know, an action movie and a fight scene is really badly choreographed, or like something is just like so bad. It's like, I would have rathered, you know, I don't know what the alternative would be, but them do that. Because it's like, what I'm seeing now is not like, oh my god, amazing. What I'm seeing now is like, whatever. Ooh, okay, Snow Phoenix. I don't know what this thing is called. This should apply plus 25% aura on them. Oh, there's a global aura? Maybe the Lightning Phoenix is also a global aura. I didn't actually remember. This is also why my back hurts, because look at my posture. Guys, my posture right now, atrocious. I will also acknowledge I have 2 single hits in my deck. Which is both great and horrible. Mostly horrible. Do I think I can do enough with a convert? No. I think I need 2 fades, and then I can do enough. I can make this work, because all I need to do is this, and then I put on a buff, and then I Triton out. And then I Triton minion number 2. I really thought I prepared my deck better. Well, you know what it is, guys? Mentally, I was like, oh, I already have my boss deck equipped, so let's just stick with my boss deck, right? That makes sense. Thank you. Crit block, yeah, buddy, you could never. Okay, you wish... Oh, thank you very much. You wish you could, and you can't. Guys, I also am dumb, and I acknowledge that. When you, believe it or not, guys, when you crit block the first one, you actually crit block them all. Oh my god, hey, Snow Angel. Look at him. I'm gonna be real here, guys. I don't like the slit in his cloak. I don't like how long it is. That makes me uncomfortable. I also don't like this spell in general. I think it's like, I just wonder what, I feel like there was like an intention with the spell that just, I mean, obviously there was intention with the spell, but I feel like it just never fully got worked out. Because it's like, I think almost every single other spell in Wizard101 has some sort of lore to it and attachment. And the Snow Angel just has literally nothing. And not that every spell needs it, but obviously, yes, it does. Okay, I'm sorry. You're playing an MMO with magic spells that come from the world around you. You 100% need it, okay? It's like, honestly, guys, just delete the spell and put a new one. I'm sure there's an ice wizard somewhere who's like obsessed with that spell, but like, really, guys, I will say they're so adorable when they fall out of their emus. Okay, I'm pretty sure the koalas. When the koalas fall out of their emus, oh my god, I love them. I love them so much. All right, and now we're just use Triton, and then believe it or not, guys, there's actually another fight after this. Which, do I love that? No, I think that's unnecessary. Okay, why am I fighting a boss and fighting minions? But it's fine, guys. A fun fact about emus I actually learned today. So, well, maybe not. I don't know. So they have a really large trachea. Your trachea is your neck. Your trachea is whatever a neck is on a bird. I just say trachea because that was the word that was used. I hate everything and I'm not going to win anymore. That's actually kind of really annoying and ridiculous. They have a really big trachea, and they breathe out of that, to cool themselves down. Really, because I was watching a Maya video, crazy, I know, and I was watching Stompy, and it was super hot, so Stompy was breathing in and out, and you could hear it. It sounded like a dog panting, essentially, but I assume an emu has it. Emu. Birds have tongues, right? Oh my god, do birds have tongues? Yes, all birds have tongues. Okay, guys. Birds have tongues. FCG apparently also has a tongue. If you know, you know. If you don't know, don't even worry about it. And emus, what they do is they breathe out. They pant like a dog. So their tongue's not going out of their beak. It's just they're breathing really heavily throughout their throat. Okay. Now, it's only 10 pens, so I'm gonna be really... I'm not really sure it's gonna... Actually, I forgot about my Pierce. Actually, I think I'm good. I mean, I want to acknowledge there's an extra 10% Pierce, but look at that. Guys, we love some Pierce, okay? No, I'm not fighting Furiosa. Get out of here, okay? No, I'm not Oh, I better... Should we not? Okay, cool. Oh my god, hey, collies. Great. How many times must I say? Don't ask someone if you're... Yeah, guys, don't sing during a robbery. I don't know. Ooh, guys, honestly, I think I would sing during a robbery. Well, that's not true. I'd probably just bring a speaker. Guys, like, you know, you need some tunes while you're... Guys, if you... Imagine actively doing a robbery in this day and age and not playing Mission. I also feel like that'd be so funny. Like, imagine... Like, you're just working in a bank, right? And you hear Mission Impossible music playing, and you're like... And you're like who's playing music over the loudspeakers? Next thing you know, you're actually getting like someone's actually breaking into your vault and stealing. I just think that would be kind of meta. And also, I feel like if you played Mission Impossible, guys, people wouldn't pay attention. Okay, they would be too caught up in the whole idea, and they wouldn't actually work. God, guys, maybe I need to rob a bank. Guys, I think my next goal: rob a bank, and play Mission Impossible music. I think that's gonna absolutely be a win. I think I'll take out the one with the +30, maybe. I don't know if I'll take out the other ones. Just kidding. My damage is actually crazy, and I forget that I'm a Storm Wizard. It's not even a Storm. Oh, it's fresh. I never felt like I did this damage on Myth. I swear there's something off. I mean, my Myth, let's clarify here. My Myth had less damage too, okay? My Myth 100% had less damage at this point, so that... Thanks, game. So I acknowledge that that was also an issue, but still... Bro, I don't know. Because the thing was, I literally had a dedicated balanced support wizard, and I was still hitting for peanuts. I don't know. One of these days I'll solve it, but today's not the day, okay? Today's the day that I say, thank you that I do Ooga Booga damage. Wallaroo, more like I'm Walla done with you. Haha. Thank you, but yeah, you better run. Not the ball still being here. Okay, excuse me. Oh, am I? Oh my god, guys, I'm gonna hit max level. Guys, this is a very exciting moment. Why? Because, guys, my stats, they're about to get a teeny weeny bit better. Not that much better. Yeah, the bird's really fast and you couldn't catch him. Which I wonder, guys, I don't know what the ground speed, I say ground speed. It's not like a kangaroo can fly. But I don't know what the speed of a kangaroo is. I assume it's fast. I assume it's very fast. An emu can run up to 30 miles per hour. Guys, you're welcome. That's actually crazy that watching Maya is giving me so many emu That's actually really convenient. This is a side quest, so you literally can absolutely in no way, shape, or form. Okay. Well, that's... No thanks. Maybe if you're giving me literally anything but gold. Okay, maybe if you're giving me, like, I think they should have... Oh my god, guys, the fact that they don't have cosmetic items for quests in Wizard101 is, I think, absolutely ridiculous. Like, that makes no sense that they don't have some cosmetic items behind quests. Like, I feel like that'd be such an easy quest reward. It would be fun. I kind of also feel like they tried to avoid doing as many quests as possible. I don't know. I don't mean this in I guess I do mean this in a negative way, but it's just like, there's something so simplistic about the new worlds of Wizard101 that I don't enjoy. I think there's something that, I feel like there's a hint that I like MMOs complicated. Not too complicated, but there's like a little bit of like complexity when it comes to it that's just not present. And guys, just like that, we hit max level. Where'd our XP bar where'd our XP bar go? The world will never know. Also, actually, it's our quest. But either way, okay. Let's destroy this emu cannon. And then, guys, let's go equip some new gear. Okay. Yay, we're home. Guys, if you didn't remember, I have the best decorated home in the world. Guys, look at these tiny little pets. Look how tiny they are. Look at my beautiful home. I have fish jumping. Okay. I have some giant mounts that I'm never using ever again. God, I forgot. I'm actually a genius when it comes to decorations. Anyways, in we go. Let's not, guys, no one, I'm not an interior decorator. I'm exterior decorator. Okay. Thank you very much. Shared bank hat. Look at this, guys. Move to backpack. Thank you very much. Oh, actually, I don't actually know which one's better. We'll figure it out. Move to backpack. Guys, we're going to be wearing, oh, actually move this. Okay. We're going to have to do a little comparison of gear, and that's fine. I don't have boots. The boots are always going to be bad. Move this to my backpack. That should be better than the sword. And then, don't I have the ring? The ring will blatantly be good. And then I also have a deck. Oh, I have two? Oh, I have one slightly better one. We're going to move this one, and then we can also move this one. All right. Now, guys, let's pop up. First and foremost, let's look at my hat. What are we looking at here? What am I, one gives me universal block. And slightly more shad rating. But I don't get accuracy. I would much rather have accuracy. So we're gonna wear this over the Floromancer one. Do I think the Mohawk looks worse? No, I think they both look bad. That's where my thing. This is just blatantly better, and I know this is guys, we're really pulling in the most fire of hits. The wand, we have this, right, which is better slightly. Oh my god. Oh, we can compare. Oh yeah, it is. I know it's better. I'm not even gonna pretend. Amulet doesn't matter. Ring is definitely better, and then these decks are gonna be better. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna copy this over. Okay, I'm actually gonna equip this, and then I wanna equip that. Guys, we're actually gonna do that. Really quickly. Oh my god, guys, look at all the things we have. What I wanna do really quickly is I need to clear this deck. Wow, look at this, guys. Guys, Crown's gear kind of goes crazy. Guys, let's be clear here. I'm not usually a Crown's gear person, but I've had some very generous chatters who have helped me in the past, which I always deeply appreciate. And so I amassed and I hoarded some pack opening, and so that's very fortunate that I'm able to, you know, equip this. It not really, and in the biggest sense, in the sense that I just don't have to farm gear, which is, you know, guys, a very nice feeling. Okay, and then here we go. I wanted to have the better deck. I want to have the better deck be my boss deck, just because, you know, a little bit extra stats for my boss. This is gonna be my small one. Guys, I love, God, I love some organization. Organization makes me so happy. I don't know why. I think it's because I just like it. I like knowing where things go. I will say at the exact same time, bro, where in the world? It's like, how many decks do you think someone has? Oh, this is, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Technically, this is my farming. It's not really my, oh, it's because I'm doing a set. Bro, no kidding. I was like, huh? That makes so much more sense. Okay. This is gonna be my, is this my boss? No, this is my small. I don't know. Oh, they mean, oh my God, guys, I'm literally stupid, guys. They mean small and small. Guys, at the top of the hour, every hour, 1 3 ad break. You don't want to experience that ad break. Use the Twitch Prime or brother Twitch subscription to enjoy it. Every stream, get access to awesome memes and support me. Watch me still support me. I deeply appreciate it. Something like this. Sure for a sun trap. Oh my God, this is such, oh. God, guys, this is so much fun. And then this one, let's equip this deck. This is my boss deck, so I'm gonna go boss. I also need to fix it. I need to put back in my AoEs. And then this, I just have a Star Blade instead, which I didn't have in the original one. Get rid of this, get rid of this. I'm gonna leave one blade hit, you know. Guys, you know, it doesn't hurt to have a blade hit. Bunyip, of course. Then the Storm Squall, and just in case I get an AoE, Sound of Musicology. And I should also add 2 blades here. And just like that, guys, we hit max level. Would I call this the most iconic fit ever? No, I would not. No, I would not. But it be how it be. And at some point, guys, you know, maybe I'll make a thumbnail. Oh, I can make a thumbnail for Walaru. That's what I can do. But everyone, I hope you enjoyed the Wizard101 segment. I hope you had a wonderful time. Guys, I had a wonderful time. Thank you so much for listening to me yap about my life. Now we're going to switch over to some beautiful, some awesome, some amazing Monster Hunter, okay? Monstrous wins. Guys, and look at this. Here's my thing. I'm sorry, guys. We're gonna check. I'm sorry. I need to check my myth real quick, okay? Because I feel like my myth literally did Ooga Booga garbage hot and terrible damage. Oh, they're not worth anything. But they look fun though. A 212% damage. They only had 212 damage. Damn. Oh, it's because I'm still wearing 160 gear. I mean, not that that's like a huge difference, but that it... Excuse me. Guys, not me just... and look at that, guys. I literally just found better Storm boots. Wait, that's actually hilarious. I did not anticipate that. I would just... I didn't even remember getting these. Welcome to my Myths home. It's not well decorated, and I don't remember. What are these? I think they're like exalted battles. I don't know. They're not relevant, okay? Well, actually, to clarify... Oh, I forgot. Guys, if anyone's wondering about my hoarding issues, right? We have some decoration in here. This is when I was opening some packs. You wanna know why you can tell I was opening some packs? If we come down here, I had too much room and I didn't know where to put stuff. So, yeah. There's a lot of things down here. Like are these wands? Oh, I don't actually know which, you know what, guys? Oh my God. Twichty, what are you doing? I'm sorry, guys. We're gonna pick up this wand really quick. Because what if I need that wand? Guys, I don't know if that wand's better. And what if I need it? Oh my God. I don't think the Floormancer is better. I'm gonna be honest here. Visually, like the club more. Okay, the club's a vibe. I'm just not sure if it's better. Hopefully, I don't think I would have stuck an actual gear anywhere. All right, let's check the bank. I should actually check this person's bank. So they have the hat. Because actually, do I have... And there we go, guys. I knew, oh my God. Because see, guys, I have so much, I knew I had crown gear laying around. Or like, well, let's be clear. Did I really know? No, I did. But I didn't, and look at, oh my God. Oh my God, guys. Look at me being a silly, silly, silly person. Technically, it's not really worth equipping that. And then I have this too, which doesn't, bro, I'm actually like, Okay, and then it's not the boots. I already did the boots. Oh, but backpack. I actually want to move this one. Move to shared bank just really quick. Okay, guys, back to my storm. We will be playing Monster Train in a second. Let me be very clear here, guys. I knew in my head I was like I was really surprised that I didn't have I was surprised I didn't have enough gear, right? In my head, I was like, I've opened, and I want to be clear, I definitely like I didn't get any myth gear. Like I didn't get enough myth gear, but I got so much of other schools. So really quick, guys, first and foremost, okay, not the chest piece, the boots. Okay, let's move this to my backpack. I assume these are better than the Malastare. There's no way they're not. We're gonna move this to my backpack. Wand-wise, I want to compare these. I get... Oh, this has no pierce, whereas this one does have pierce. Honestly, I kind of like the mass trap, but the pierce on the wand is dramatically better. Not having pierce on your wand is very bad. So we're gonna move this to my backpack. This the same. It's just, I mean, I lose pierce. I gain some damage. Here's the thing, guys. The one issue, obviously, with setting like max gear is like there's an issue when it comes to like I'm losing things because I don't have my slots open yet, but so be it. I'm also gonna need to fix my all right, now let's look at my stats. Only at 195, 838. There we go. Those are some things, and the reason we are is because we haven't unlocked like a billion jewel slots. Oh, we also do this, which is gonna lower, and then technically I should also do this, because this is better than this because this has 2 slots that I have to unlock. I'm gonna lose a little bit of pierce, right? I'm only at 30% pierce, but I'm at 203 damage, 33 resistance. We're a little tankier, okay? And we already equipped the new ring. All right, now guys, now we're kitted out. Do we still look absolutely ridiculous? Yes, we do, but that's okay. Backpack, do we have a full bank? We don't. Okay, so actually I do want to organize a little bit. We're gonna move, we're gonna take this. See, like, this is such a fun hat. Like, I really like that hat. Sorry, guys. We're gonna move this to the bank. Technically, I probably never need this gear again. But, guys, what can I say? It never hurts to hoard. Okay, and now oh, I need to compare this. What do I get? I lose 2% accuracy. I lose 2% pierce. A lot of people are really pro this armor, though. For the simple fact that it makes me dramatically tankier. Let me take a little gander. What is my power pip chance? This is an excellent question. It's 93. So that would actually put me at if I do this, I lose some, right? I lose a little bit of pierce. I have 100% power pip chance. I lose 2% damage. Probably doesn't matter in the long run. And you know what? They look even more ridiculous. So I'm sorry, fairy dress. I kind of like the fairy dress, but so be it. Move to backpack. This is hot garbage. And this, I mean, it almost doesn't look cool. And then I don't care about those. And then